When my daughter was in high school, I purchased her Mercedes 300D. I wanted a car that was a little bit slow, built like a tank, and was kind of an inexpensive car to run. 300D is probably the cheapest car you'll ever run. The parts are kind of expensive, but they really last for a long time, and it's a tank that just keeps on going and going and going. Today, we're going to replace the motor mounts. The car's got 60,000 miles on it, and the motor mounts finally gave out. We suspected of the motor mounts because it idles really rough, especially while it's in gear. But I brought it into the garage the other day, stuck a crowbar between the mounts and kind of pried at it, and all of a sudden the car ran smoother again. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to make the car run really smoothly. Here you can see how the entire is bouncing around as the engine idles. I've never done this repair before, so I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants. I found that one thing that works out pretty well is to kind of find some videos of other people doing a similar job, and at least gives you a little bit of a starting point. Although I always find that I need to do some other changes to their procedure to make it work for myself. But at least you got a starting point. Went ahead and put a jack stand under the car just so I can get under there. This is an 8mm hex socket, needs to come out. It's kind of hard to see where it is. I'll see if I can get a better shot. So I got the 8mm bolts out. The next step is there's two 6mm. One is right there, and then the other one, there's no way to capture on camera, you can only feel it. That's German engineering for you. This is the part we're replacing. Those are the two bolts we still need to get out, there and there, and then this is the one that we've taken out just now, and that comes up from the bottom, these come down from the top. So we finally got it out. I do believe that this is beyond its useful life. So somewhere in Germany, there's an engineer laughing at us. This was a real pain. One of the things that had to happen was we had to remove the shock. This was exactly in the way. It's a shock absorber that also acts as part of the motor dampening system. And I'll show it to you here on the car. It goes right there. You can barely see it underneath the fuel filter. I'll drop it in. It goes right in here. So, but that had to come out to get the old shock, or the old mount out. In this shot, you can see that there's really no more vibration on the body anymore. Well, that took about 4 hours and was a royal pain in the butt. But the mechanic wanted $500 to do the job, and I did it with just some hand tools and a floor jack and a board. So anyway, there's a lot of videos on how to do it. The floor jack you use to raise the engine. You put a board across the oil pan so you don't cave in the oil pan. And it's just figuring out the stuff, but definitely worth the time, I would think. Thanks, and we're going to start a new project with the next video.